Hello everyone, you are all welcome to lecture number 1326. Today's topic is the hidden danger of simple carbohydrates, means the refined carbohydrates in the form of sugar can destroy your health and especially your heart and liver. And here I am discussing this issue on the basis of lot of latest research. Even we are involved in that research. So for common man, please take it gently who are not having deep knowledge of medicinal chemistry, more especially the physician and those who are distributing drugs on window, that is called window medicine. So here, what I am going to tell, or I am going to share my experience about simple carbohydrate. When I am saying simple carbohydrate means carbohydrate, the word carbohydrate, that is carbohydrate, means it is CH2O, the hydrate of carbon. The hydrate of carbon is called carbohydrate, and it is having the ratio of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen is CH2O, means 1:2:1. And if I say simple carbohydrate means if you divide carbohydrate basically into two groups, one is called sugar group and second is called non-sugar group. In a very simple language I am giving here, carbohydrates are divided into mainly two groups. One is sugar group, which is sweet. We all love sweet. India is known as the capital of sugar, sweet, mithai, laddu, peda, barfi, imerthi, so many other things. Bengali gulab jamun. So India is the country of sweet carbohydrate. That is called simple carbohydrate. The other carbohydrate that is not sweet, that is called starch and cellulose. This is called starch and cellulose, and this cellulose in the form of fiber, and this is also fiber plus sucrose and glucose. That's all. This is whole carbohydrate. That we call it complex carbohydrate, means when we are coming to starch and cellulose in the form of fiber, glucose and fructose. Fructose is very serious sugar. And till today, people are not giving much emphasis on fructose poison, I call it. Generally speaking, I am against taking any type of sugar. Any type of sugar in the long run is toxic. It is going to destroy your liver. It is going to destroy your heart. You will get heart attack and you will get liver failure. And let me make it very clear. People are saying alcoholic fatty liver, non-alcoholic fatty liver. Forget about alcohol. Forget about oil. Forget about cholesterol. All are linked to your sugar intake, fructose intake. Especially fructose is very dangerous for your liver. The reason is that your liver is the factory or industry of producing fat, types of glycerides, types of cholesterol. So your liver is the factory of cholesterol. Your 80% cholesterol is produced by your liver. Only 30% cholesterol or 25% cholesterol you are getting from your diet, whatever you are eating. So your 80%, your body is synthesizing. That is your liver. So what type of food you are eating is going to impact directly to your body medicinal chemistry reaction. So in case, suppose you are taking complex non-sugar carbohydrate, they call it complex. They call it whole grain food. Yeah, whole food. Whole food means it is all natural. And here, let me tell you, if we are following our human civilization, all these grains, sugar, carbohydrate, pastry, a lot of bakery product, thousands are available in New York, Delhi, Lagos, Abuja. They are all the product of sugar and refined flour, wheat. That's all. And they are all unnatural. They are not natural. There are two types of carbohydrates. One is natural, that is called whole grain, whole food. Other one is processed, that is called refined. So your 90% products, what it is available in the market, in very good taste, in very beautiful shape, very attractive shape, they are all unnatural. They are processed. Your natural oil, like vegetable oil, in natural form, up to 1950s, all vegetable oils were found in natural form. After hydrogenation, one process is started in presence of nickel, all the double bonds are hydrogenated, where hydrogen is added to carbon-carbon double bond, and they became saturated. So lot of solid state trans fat was transformed, was produced out of natural oil. So it became refined, it became processed oil, and in the name of margarine. And different type of margarines are available in the market. They are all harmful. All sugar, fructose are harmful. And here, when you are talking to anybody who is expert in nutrition or dietitian, they will simply say, go for more fruit. Is wrong. If you are going for more fruit, you are adding more fructose, because the word fructose came from fruit sugar. Any sugar which is found in fruit is called fructose. There are two types of sugar. One is called fructose, other one is called glucose. The difference in fructose and glucose is that in the case of aldehyde group is there in the glucose, and in the case of fructose, there is keto group. The only difference is functional group in these two sugars. If there is carbonyl group in the 6-member carbon chain, then it is called your fructose. If there is aldehyde group, then it is called glucose. So the fructose, which contains keto group, liver is not going to process it. Rather than it will be converted into glycerides and fat and cholesterol. But glucose, if it is going to liver, it is processed by liver and it is changed into glycogen. In the form of glycogen, it is stored. But if you are taking from childhood a lot of sweet, lot of fructose, lot of ice cream, lot of jalebi, lot of imarti, lot of laddu, oh, it's too much pressure on your pancreas, because more and more adding of the refined product sugar in your digestive system, that is called gut. Your pancreas under pressure will be producing lot of insulin, and that insulin will be acting so that all glucose are converted into energy and it is absorbed by the cells. It is taken by the cells. But sometimes saturation point reaches. Means for long duration of time, you are habitual, your habit becomes, you became, I call it, sweet extremist. Without sweet, you cannot sleep. Some people are having habit in India, morning or evening, without taking laddu, imarti, garam garam jalebi, they cannot live. And that is killing them. Because in young years, from childhood, accumulation. Lot of accumulation is there. And when you are reaching to the age of 30s, 40s, then you will start getting the signal. First signal, fatty liver, means fructose was converted into fat, it is deposited. Second symptom, chest pain, angina pain, means all indication of your heart is having problem. You are towards blockage, and that is called heart problem, heart disease, and sometimes in chronic condition, they may get heart attack. So all are related to your simple and complex carbohydrate. It should be balanced. Not that if suppose doctor is saying that go for whole grain, go for fruit, don't take too much. The doctor has said that you take 90% fruit. No. In fruit also you have to be selective. You have to select such type of fruits which are having less quantity of fructose. For example, mangoro is very rich source of fructose. You take when there is season 1-2, but not that you have taken 10, 15, 20 mangoes. No, just 1-2 mango is okay, seasonal fruit. Some other juicy fruits are there. They are very rich in fructose. Avoid it. Go for citrus fruit, like orange, like lemon, like musambi. Lot of citrus fruits are there, like pineapple. Rather than going to very, very sweet berries, cherries, like that. So in fruit also you have to be very selective. You select such type, that's why colored fruits, colored vegetables also. Vegetables, they are containing carbohydrate. And that carbohydrate, finally after hydrolysis, is nothing but glucose. And here I am coming to that point that our carbohydrate diet is new. We have adopted to that. Otherwise, if you go some 12,000 years ago, all are documented. There was nothing like grain. There was nothing like carbohydrate on this earth. And our evolution started from single cell. From single cell. We are the product of only single cell. It became 2 cells. Then it became multicellular. Without eye, without hand, without end. Then it became vertebrate and invertebrate. And from vertebrate, we became human being, 1 pair of eye, 1 pair of hand, 1 pair of leg. So we are the product of nature. And if we are not natural, if we are not adopting the nature and natural thing, definitely it will harm you. Go back to nature. Spend time in nature. Take natural thing. So 12,000 years ago, we were hunters. Our ancestors were good hunters. They used to hunt the animal. They were carnivorous. They were taking only meat and sometimes 90% meat, that is amino acid, essential amino acid. Always essential is there for amino acid, for protein. Essential fat, good fat, omega-3, essential fat. And then also essential vitamin and mineral. You might have not seen anywhere essential carbohydrate. There is nothing like that. Essential carbohydrate. Essential sugar. Essential carbohydrate. Never. They are all refined. They are harmful. So our ancestors, 12,000 years ago, they were eating natural protein, animal-based product. And they were not frying. They were nothing like vegetable oil. Like today, hundreds of vegetable oils, refined ones are available in the market. Soya bean, groundnut oil, then virgin, this oil, olive oil, corn, seed oil, so many. It was not there. They used to roast. That's why suya in Nigeria, in North Nigeria, I have seen, is the best option what they are taking. It is roasted. Bacteria, virus, they are all burned. There is nothing like oil. It's all roasted and you are taking. That type of protein is better. It's dehydrated and all roasted. Rather than deep fried means you are adding more and more trans fat and oil. Street food, multi-time they are using. I am going to deliver one lecture on oil also. So that is the natural. But once slowly we started producing grains, different type of grains like wheat, like maize, and then different type of fruits, vegetables, and our eating habit started changing with the grain and fruit and vegetables. And with lot of mechanical devices, industrialization, we started refining, making it unnatural. The more and more unnatural, it is harmful. Cardiac problem in 1900 was exotic. It's only for few people, king, queen, and emperor, and emirs. It was the disease of very super rich people because they were always lying. People are just taking care. They are not doing any exercise or anything. So heart attack was noticed. And it was very rare. It was not noted even. But now the heart attack in young age, in the age group of 30 and 40 is becoming very common. It's because of lifestyle. It's because of carbohydrate. It's because of sugar and mainly fructose and glucose. Their deposition in the form of glycerides, in the form of fat, in the form of cholesterol. That is the main reason. And today, globally, two types of obesity is there. One is called carbohydrate-based obesity, where they are using 80% carbohydrates in the form of rice, in the form of bread, or in the form of yam, cassava in Africa and Asia. 80% carbohydrate-based obesity is there. In Europe and America, obesity is there. But that obesity is called protein-based obesity, rich man's obesity. So even the fatness or obesity is also divided into two groups. Poor man's obesity, rich man's obesity. And poor man's obesity is abdominal, only here. You are having bulky abdominal fat deposit. But protein obesity will start from here. Everywhere there is deposit of fat and protein. That is rich man's, so that is less harmful. And carbohydrate poor man's obesity is more harmful. That's why most of the cardiovascular or fatty acid, fatty liver problem is in Asia and Africa, not in America, because they are protein based. They are rich, they can afford. In Africa and Asia, protein is rich. It's very costly. 90% of the population in Africa cannot afford protein-based diet every day. Only 1-2 pieces, it is 2, and rest is rice, yam or cassava. So all population is carbohydrate-based. So in that carbohydrate-based, we have to select properly that it should go to complex. And if I am talking of complex, simple and complex, complex means it is coming from fruit and vegetable, both sources. So in vegetable also, you should avoid starch. Go to complex fiber like radish, carrot, and some colored vegetable. And for fruit, don't go for pulpy, where a lot of fructose is there. Go to citrus fruit. So I have given these points, what I have discussed, handwritten summary, A and B. So A part is, that is, first condition what you are going to face if you are taking lot of refined sugar like sucrose, fructose or white flour, then you are going to face first condition in the long run, that is called insulin resistance. Too much sugar addition will make your pancreas to work a lot to produce lot of insulin. Finally, your all the cells will become resistant to that, to take that insulin. That is called insulin resistance, and in your blood, lot of insulin will be available, and that extra insulin itself will cause lot of problem apart from diabetic condition. Number 2, weight gain. I have already told you 2 type of weight is there in the world. Poor man's weight. In Africa and Asia, that is called carbohydrate based fat. Protein based obesity. In rich countries, I have already discussed, avoid it, and you should have normal weight as per your height, and that the density is calculated. And then number 3, increase the risk of heart disease. I am always telling, your oil and other things are not responsible, because your liver itself is producing 80% your cholesterol. Why are you worried about vegetable oil? Check inside your visceral chemistry. That will help you, rather than going to commercial advertisement on marketing. And why sugar is very much pushed in the market, global market, billions of tons? Because it's the biggest market in the world. It's a big lobby, business lobby, industrial lobby. We cannot stop. We have to protect ourselves. We have to save ourselves. Don't commit suicide. It is suicidal to take lot of fructose and sugar. Please take it gently. Don't feel offended. All those sugar people who are dealing in sugar business industries. Then it is responsible of heart attack, and then increase risk of fatty liver. Fatty liver means you are towards a liver cirrhosis. Your liver is under pressure. And your whole body is nothing but medicinal chemistry. If you understand the medicinal chemistry, all the reactions, oxidative stress, inflammation, all these things what I am discussing, you are doctor. No need to go to any cardiologist or any endocrinologist or any, we can say, specialist. Once you can understand very well, and according to that, you can control. You can have good behavior for yourself. So increase risk of fatty acid. And number 5, cognitive decline. Cognitive decline means there are a lot of papers published now that dementia means loss of memory, and also Alzheimer's, chronic memory loss, is linked to your carbohydrate, to your metabolic syndrome, which is all under metabolic syndrome. If you control all these things, no problem. Then number 6, nutritional deficiencies. Once you are taking lot of carbohydrate, diet is not balanced, definitely you will be having nutritional deficiencies. Means a deficiency in essential amino acid, essential vitamins, essential minerals like zinc, like iron, like calcium, all these. There is nothing like essential carbohydrate deficiency. No, it's not essential. Develop the habit to live without carbohydrate or minimize it up to 5-10%. 80% you should go for complex carbohydrate in the form of fruit and vegetable, and 20 to 25% go to animal product in the form of dairy. Of course, milk is animal product. Don't take it otherwise. And then meat. Then B, most dangerous sugar in the world. Please, I am repeating again, take it gently, because I am talking like a medicinal chemist. I am professor of medicinal chemistry. I am working on such type of these carbohydrate, protein and all these things, and I am sharing my research experience. So if I am saying dangerous, take it gently. Those who are dealing with sugar industries, because it's a very powerful multi-billion industry. If it is, I am in power, global power, I will tell to reduce drastically all these industries, no need to refine all these things. They are very harmful, either sugar or oil. I am going to deliver one lecture on oil. So that is what is the dangerous sugar? Fructose. Still people are not knowing, they are not aware that fructose is so dangerous, and it is found in all fruit, somewhere less, somewhere more. But the one which is more sweet, because fructose, the sweetest sugar on this earth, is very sweet, 100 times sweeter than glucose. So fructose, any fruit which is very sweet, means it's very rich in fructose. And if it is very rich in fructose, you are taking it, it is going to your gut or digestive system. Means it is going, reaching to your liver for processing, and liver is refusing. It is converted into fat and cholesterol. So if you are that's why if those dietitian and expert in nutrition, if they are saying blindly to go for a lot of fruit is harmless, no, it is harmful. Because you are adding more and more fructose, and fructose is very dangerous. It is more dangerous than glucose. There, right, fructose. Nowadays, there is high fructose syrups are available in the market globally, and that is called HFCS. That is high fructose syrup, and stop it. Those who are taking, because the impression is given that if you are taking more fructose, it is very healthy and it is replacing glucose. You are replacing one criminal, one killer by other killer. Both are killer. Killer means your system, your heart, your liver, your all digestive system, whole body is killed. Both are killer, both are criminal, both are Boko Haram. So you are replacing one by other. Better clear them both. No need of taking fructose syrup. So in the market, stop it immediately. You discuss all these things, what I am discussing. Those doctors, cardiologists, endocrinologists who are highly educated, who are going through a lot of research publications, not with limited knowledge. Surgeon, I respect them because of their art of cutting and pasting. That is grafting. They are very expert. But they don't have deep knowledge of medicinal chemistry. The whole body is medicinal chemistry. So just discuss with them. They will tell same thing what I am telling you. Show my lecture. Then second is sucrose. That is called table sugar. That sucrose is disaccharide. It's disaccharide means made up of two monosaccharide. C6H12O6. Glucose, C6H12O6. Fructose. One contains aldehyde, other contains ketone group. So finally they are hydrolyzed into glucose and fructose. Both are going to liver. Liver is the center of all the things, watching everything. What is going on in your digestive system. And everything is reaching to your liver to process it into glycogen. It will not process fructose. It will process glucose up to certain saturation level. After that, all are converted into fat, glycerides, and cholesterol. Then, number 3, refined flour. Lot of refined flours are there, and lot of different type of bakery and cake, and so many things are flooded on side by road. Avoid it as much as possible. The best option, be moderate, avoid street food, because they are deep frying in dirty oil 10-15 times. Avoid hoteling and restaurant maybe once or twice in a month. Not that every day you putting the order online to your comfort. You don't want to sacrifice your comfort, then you are going to sacrifice your life at the end. So please don't use large of online. Get the order, pizza. Sir, okay, it is coming in 30 minutes time. You are gossiping, pizza has come. You have ordered in Abuja, Lagos, or Delhi, or New York, anywhere. Within 30 minutes, service is available. Everything is served. You don't know what is there inside. So better cook the food by yourself in your kitchen. Every ingredient is known. That is the best thing. So with this I will stop. And with all humility, my lecture is purely on the basis of experimentation and research publications. So if anybody is feeling offended, please take it gently, because whatever I am talking, it is on the basis of extensive and expensive research. Once again, thank you very much for watching the lecture.